Howdy from Arlington, Texas, y'all. Hope this video finds you well. Happy Friday. Just 8 more hours. Just 8 more hours and it's the weekend. But yesterday, I got the greatest bonus throw-in that I've ever gotten, and from an eBay purchase, and I've been on eBay since 1999. So we're talking like, what's that, 23 years or something? So see in front of you there, obviously, other than my beautiful smiling face, this is the 1979 or 80. I've seen both. I've seen both years listed on it in multiple places. It is a racing game. It says you can recreate the Indy 500, and it comes with player cards. I've actually shown this set before on the channel. And when you have seen my Surface and I have that auto racing that looks like a game, this is from that. Well, I have bought 3 more of these recently. One, man, and it was awesome because the cards, it's a game, so the cards are usually pretty used. Last one I bought, they were very nice shape outside of one card. So I'm going to kind of take all the sets, try to put them together, and make my best set. But again, so this is them. So as you can see, you look at the corners or whatnot. If focus decides to work today, it probably won't. But yeah, so they're beat up. They're just like your cards in your Monopoly game. They get worn and beat up over time. But I'm buying those because I'm going to sell some of the individual cards on eBay and keep the guy the 84 the Mario Andretti for myself. So anyway, but what I noticed when I opened this up was the stack seemed kind of big. So not only did I get the 33 cards, so there you go. You can kind of see they're kind of worn and whatnot. Not only did I get the 33 card set from the 1979 game, the entire set from the 1986 game was in there as well. And look at how good these cards look compared to, let's just take, you can probably see a difference in the color. The ones on the left are white, as the other ones are definitely more of a cream colored. These things are basically unplayed. These cards are absolutely beautiful. And then what you don't know is that the 1980 game is easily the easiest one to find. It's actually I've only seen, so there's a game from 79, 80, there's an 82, an 84, and an 86. These cards, these bonus cards that I don't even know if they knew they were in there or what, they're from 86, which according to my friend Mike Thompson, who is definitely my go-to on Indy 500 related cards, autographs, stuff like that. He said it's easily the toughest one to find. So this is the most scarce, and it literally just came in as a bonus. It was just in there. I'm still dumbfounded. So I figured I'd take a quick look through there. Some names you'll know. You got Rick Mears. So what this would have been, excuse me, was the 33 card car field. I guess either the 85 or the 86 500. I probably should have looked that up. So 86 Indianapolis 500 race, copyright 1986. So I guess it would have been the entire field from 1986. So we got Rick Mears. These cards are actually numbered. It's like I said, this is the first time I've seen these. So you got car number 1, which is not the actual car number they drove because they have car number 2, and it's just car 1 through 33, which was not obviously the car numbering. On the back of these, obviously they look a lot different, and there's also no numbering on these other than there is the 17, 18. So I'm not sure. Like I looked those up for, but I can't remember where those are. But anyway, let's take a quick look through 86. You got Rick Mears as card number 1. Card number 2, Danny Sullivan. Card number 3, Michael Andretti. Card number 4, Bobby Rahal. Sleep Cheap, I believe that was Red Roof Inns was his was the sponsor there. Card number 5 is Mario Andretti, name that probably everyone that watches this has at least heard. Al Unser, 4-time Indianapolis 500 champion. Kevin Kogan, who on Wednesday night, I mentioned my buddy Mike. He does a show during the month of May with Jay Query on 107.5 The Fan in Indianapolis, and they do a 1-hour show on kind of the history of the Indy 500, and they actually talked about Kevin Kogan. Tom Sneva, get through these a little quicker, or else it's going to be like a 20-minute video. Roberto Guerrero. They don't come apart super easily. They're not stuck or anything. They're not like brick. There's no gloss to them. So Al Unser Jr., when he had the Domino's Pizza sponsorship. Ed Pym also has the Slip Cheaps. I'm guessing he was a teammate of, who was that earlier? Bobby Rahal. Emerson Fittipaldi. This guy is one of my favorites because he's just from over in Fort Worth. Multiple-time Indianapolis 500 champion Johnny Rutherford. Randy Lanier. That is a name I actually do not know. Pencil card. He's the first one in this set I had known. Roberto Moreno. Jacques Villeneuve. Not the Jacques Villeneuve that made the Daytona 500 this year, but this is his uncle, Jacques Villeneuve. Danion Guys, the Flying Hawaiian. Jose Lee Garza. So I mentioned Kevin Kogan in the show the other night. Well, they talked about Kogan and Jose Lee Garza. So definitely hit me up if you'd be interested in hearing about their time. I love the Schaefer beer sponsor. Tony Bettenhausen, Ari Lyondike, MCI Midwest. I'm assuming that's phone company. Dennis Firestone, Jeff Brabham, Anthony Joseph Foyt Jr., Raul Boisel, Scott Brayton, Phil Kruger. Him I've only heard of because I know he was in some the mid-'80s IndyCar sets. I don't really know much of him from his actual racing career. There is Chip Ganassi, longtime car owner. Jim Crawford. Rick Vogler? I thought it was Rich Vogler, but I may be wrong. Johnny Parsons. Gary Bettenhausen. Man, I'm so excited to have these. George Snyder. And that was card 33. But yeah, so just excited to have these. It's an absolute bonus because all I thought I was paying for was the other stuff. And then I get these in there as well. I don't know, man. Just definitely the biggest bonus because I'm not even sure what one of these would go for or will go for when it does come available. But I know that I want to get all of these because in some cases, some of these guys, it might be their only card. There was the gentleman I said that I did not recognize the name that was in there. So he was not in any of those mid-'80s IndyCar sets. So that might literally be his only one, kind of like in this case, Jimmy McElreath, who's in here somewhere. Anyway, Jimmy McElreath, who is from here in Arlington, Texas. Well, he born, lived, passed away in Arlington, Texas. This is really the only thing close to a trading card that he had. So sure with a couple of guys in there, that's the case as well. But that's what I got for today. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. But don't be a dickhole. Be kind to animals. Adopt, don't shop. Get your pets spayed or neutered. And I will see you down the road.